Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Lemon of the Dark _ with Mo. And if you're new to my channel, how about hit that subscribe button? And if you're a returning subscriber, how about sending it to a family or a friend so they can vibe out with us? And please, 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 please make sure you like this video. That helps a lot, and thanks in advance. Okay, so as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about Brittany Spears and NBA player Victor Wembanyama. Now, if I butcher his last name, I'm sorry, but I think it's Wembanyama. Okay, so a few days ago, it came out that Brittany Spears was smacked by the NBA star Victor security guard. And at that point, it was no footage released yet, so nobody knew exactly what really went on. But I'm going to just show y'all a little bit of the comments that was said after the Shade Room had posted that post. Now, y'all know how the internet go. And they make a joke about anything. My girl Gina Janine, she's a vlogger. But she said, now y'all know Britney Spears twirled out the way before it connected. Another person said, she finally leave the living room and y'all smacking her. Another person said, let's focus on the cop that just slammed the black woman down on the concrete. So shortly after that, Britney Spears came out and she spoke on the situation. And this is what she had to say. Traumatic experiences are not new to me, and I've had my fair share of them. I was not prepared for what happened to me last night. I recognized an athlete in the hotel lobby as I was heading to dinner. I later went to a restaurant at a different hotel and saw him again. I decided to approach him and congratulate him on his success. I was really loud, so I tapped him on his shoulder to get his attention. I am aware of the player's statement where he mentions I grabbed him from behind, but I simply tapped him on the shoulder. His security then backhanded me in the face without looking back in front of a crowd, nearly knocking me down and causing my glasses off my face. I sworn by people all the time. In fact, that night, I was sworn by a group of at least 20 fans. My security team didn't hit any of them. This story is super embarrassing to share with the world, but is out there already. However, I think it's important to share this story and to urge people in the public eye to set an example and treat all people with respect. Physical violence is happening too much in this world, often behind closed doors. I stand with all the victims and my heart goes out to all of you. I have yet to get a public apology for the player, his security, or their organization. I hope they will. I cherish this tremendous amount of love and support I am receiving at the moment. Thank you to Las Vegas PD and the detectives for their support. Now, there's a lot of controversy going on about this whole situation. A lot of people feel like they should get charged for hitting Brittany, and you got some other people that's on his side. Now, I'm going to play y'all the video of his statement, and then I'm going to go ahead and give y'all my opinion on the situation.
What happened last night?
What happened last night is I saw the news obviously this morning. I woke up to a couple of phone calls, and so yeah, there was something did happen a little bit when I was walking with some security of the team to some restaurant. We were in a hall. There was a lot of people, so people calling me obviously, and there was one person who was calling me, but we talked before with the security, don't stop because it's gonna make a crowd. So I couldn't stop. So that person was calling me, sir, and that person grabbed me from behind. So I didn't see what happened because I was walking straight and we told don't stop. But that person grabbed me from behind, not on my shoulder. She grabbed me from behind, and so I just know that the security pushed her away. I don't know with how much force though, but security pushed her away. And I didn't stop to look, so I kept walking and enjoyed a nice dinner. That was a fun night with the guys. Actually, I didn't know for a couple hours. The security of this person told me it was a Brittany Spears, so I was like, no, you're joking, but yeah, it turns out it was Brittany Spears. When I was walking with.
Okay, so y'all just heard what he had to say and his point of view of what happened. But a lot of people was not feeling it. And like I said, it was kind of mixed reviews. But I'm going to show y'all what really happened. And then I'm going to read y'all some of the comments of what people said after he came out and spoke. Just in case it went by fast, I'm going to play it back in slow motion for you guys. Okay, so y'all let me know in the comment sections what y'all feel about it. But in my opinion, you guys, is just my opinion. Nobody's wrong for having their own opinion. But I feel like it was not his fault. I don't feel like he should get charged. Because as you can see, he never looked back. He don't know what was going on behind him. But once he found out, it was Brittany Spears or even anybody, my thing too, just because it's Brittany Spears, I feel like everybody making a big deal of it. If it was anybody, a regular person, not a celebrity, he owed them an apology. He really do, for his team. I feel like the team owe her apology. I feel like they need to come to some type of a resolution to figure this thing out. But for him to get charged, I don't think he should get charged because he had nothing to do with it at all. And for some people that's saying why he stored, because I'm gonna read y'all the comments of that too. People was like, oh, she didn't grab him like he said she grabbed him. Why he stored? I feel like in the moment of him really not paying attention, he just kept walking. So he probably really can't even think about what exactly happened, like where he got tapped at or where he got grabbed at. I just feel like a lot of people always have certain things to say of what shoulda, coulda, would have happened in a situation when you don't know what you would have done if you was in that same situation. I just feel like, yeah, that's what I feel. So these are some of the comments that was said after he spoke out and said what he said. So Brittany did just tap him. Why he lied? Somebody else said his security didn't even look back to see if it was a threat. Somebody said, D, she was just trying to talk to him and got pimp slapped. That's uncalled for. She's an icon. But to the NBA player's defense, he had no idea what was going on. A security guard probably honestly doesn't know who Britney Spears is. But geez, security shouldn't be slapping fans. And somebody else said, after all this talk, I was expecting the meanest backhand slap in history. Somebody said, why did he lie about being grabbed from behind though? Another person said, y'all made it sound like he turned around and slapped the dog mess out of her. I hate the internet. So then her husband came out and spoke on the situation, and this is what he had to say. I am opposed to violence in any form, especially without justification, in the defense of yourself or someone else who is unable to defend themselves. Self-defense can be unavoidable, but the defense of any woman, especially my wife, is not debatable. I consider my reaction subdued considering what occurred, and I hope the man in question learns a lesson and changes his disregard for women. Thank you for the support. Then he also goes to say, the violent behavior in an out-of-control security guard should not cast a shadow on the accomplishment of a great young man on the rise. The blame should fall on the coward who did this, the people who hired him without proper vetting, in a systematic culture of disregard for women within sports and entertainment. I can imagine a scenario where an unarmed female fan showing any kind of excitement or appreciation for a celebrity would cause her to be physically assaulted, much less being hit in the face for tapping someone on the shoulder. The changes needed will have to come from the top, and I look forward to those changes. Okay, so y'all heard what the husband had to say. Sound like he want them fired. And some people actually, like I said, want the security guard to be charged or either the NBA player. So the TMZ report came out and stated, the Victor Wembanyama security guard accused of slapping Britney Spears during the wild incident in Las Vegas on Wednesday night will not be charged with a crime, cops said. According to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, an investigation into the allegations concluded on Friday morning and no charges will be filed. TMZ also stated Britney seemed in shock according to an eyewitness and angry. She said she couldn't believe it happened and beeline into the bathroom. We've learned so far neither Victor nor anyone else from the San Diego Spurs has reached out to Britney, and she is not pleased. And so, I came across a TikToker, and she had her theory of why Britney probably is so upset. And like I said too, even though I feel like the boy shouldn't get charged, I do feel like he owed Brittany an apology because she didn't deserve to get hit either. But listen to this TikTok. It's about 2 minutes long. And y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye.
Things going on with this slap that Brittany just got by the bottom, and that they were just protecting him, but that wasn't the case. What the video shows is that Brittany got slapped by the security and they didn't even turn around and look at her. But in this, guys, Brittany did something really strange I want to talk about, and a lot of people are pointing out. Let's take a look. Now, in my last video, I went over all the details and all the inconsistencies, but on this one, there's one I want to focus on that not a lot of people are commenting on, but people are talking about. And that is at the end of the video, if you heard, she says, "That's America for you, F off," and she says it in an English accent. And people are questioning, what is this? And is this something wrong with Brittany's mental health? And I think I know what it is. This was Brittany in the mid-2000s when she was going through her divorce with Kevin Federline and being constantly harassed by the paparazzi. And when one just went too far, she took her umbrella after she had shaved her head because she said she was done with people touching her. She took her umbrella and she hit the side of his vehicle. Now, nobody was hurt in this, but what actually happened from this? This is one of the major pieces that made her lose her life. Lost her children, became enslaved in mental institutions, and by a drunk father who drugged her and forced her to perform and make everybody money. Now, we all know Brittany does have a penchant sometimes for talking in an English accent, and she may have some mental health issues. I'm not arguing that. But why would she say that? I think Brittany is angry because Brittany had to have her life taken away for what happened here and not pleasing everybody around her, and yet no charges have been pressed, and so far, we haven't heard much of even a criminal investigation about this. I think she's mad. I think she's mad, not just to the American journalists, but the American public for how she was treated because she's still healing, and I think she has every right to feel that way. Which is why I think she might disassociate into an English accent, or just take one on because she's frustrated.